sadly, backstory is I needed to recoup a lot of costs because I found out the prior December that my fiance cheated on me. So I ended up
Oh
parting ways with
wow.
him and having to recoup a lot of those costs, find a roommate, like go through all that. And I just needed mentally to get a paycheck somewhere and just put my head down and put Lionheart on pause and just take care of myself. And
Yeah.
so I told like I had this whole agreement with the owner, and then the chef was trying to make me stay. Like I would get it in the morning, and he's like, "No, you need to stay through service." No, no, you guys figure it out amongst yourself. And like that's just the tip of the iceberg. It only got worse and worse. And
Mm.
I what was it? Must have been April or May. So I gave my notice finally because I was just like done.
Yeah.
And I wrote a pretty scathing exit letter because a lot of my friends were just like, just say, this is my resignation. I'm like, no, I'm dragging this guy. I don't care. I'm like, Jason needs to hear this from my mouth and just be like, this is your friend. He's a walking lawsuit. Um, you know, you need to take care of this, and this is why I'm leaving. And the best part about it was I walked in the following Tuesday. I sent that on Sunday and like the best part was sent my resignation letter, no acknowledgement from nobody. I was like,
Mm.
it's still happening, so I don't care if you acknowledge it or not. Which they did, and they talked amongst themselves apparently. But I walk in on Tuesday, and in enough broken Spanish, I was able to communicate with our amazing prep guy, Mauricio. And I was like, hey, I'm here to get my stuff. And he goes, Jefe, he's downstairs. That's where my prep kitchen was. And I was
Mm.
like, let's go. And so I go downstairs, open the door. He's like feverishly trying to make desserts with the pastry assistant they hired for me, which I kept sending her home because I'm like, I'm not giving you my recipes. Like, that costs money. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, we're
Mm.
not doing this because
Yeah.
we're in the process of opening up a second location. And he's like, oh, good, you're here. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 I'm here to get my stuff. And he's like, and I'm like, also, the ice cream machine you're using and the mixer you're using, those are mine personally. So if you can get those like clean in the next like 15 minutes, that would be great. And just like you could see, he wanted to scream at me. And and like, as I said, he would scream and like the owner
Mm.
just let it happen. Like, we had an open kitchen. So I don't understand why this was happening.
Mm.
And I had my AirPod in and I said, also, by the way, I have my friend, my best friend, Chelsea on the phone recording for my safety, just to let you know. And he's like, you just see he just had nothing to say. So I'm, jovially talking to her, like
Yeah.
getting all my stuff, like, because I staged all my stuff to grab it. And I was out within 15 minutes, but like he was outside, like talking to the owner on the phone. He's like, yeah, she's here right now. When are you going to be here? And I'm like, what are you guys going to do? Corner me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm allowed to leave. Like, you
Yeah.
weren't paying me enough. You treated me like shit. I was the best part of the program. I still like people still ask about my desserts, which is hilarious. And like they have one of those icons on the Instagram where it's like, the dessert section and they're all mine. I'm like, yeah, you were known for dessert.
Sure.
And you're gonna just try to act like, oh no, it's nothing. We can take this on. I'm like, you can do it. Like, have fun, have my job. I don't care. And just walking out and leaving that and being in the right, and this is where it brings it full circle, is being in a good enough headspace where like that restaurant where I told you about the abusive culinary director, I cowered. I crumpled into myself. I would just have these panic attacks where I realized in this situation how stupid it was, where it's just like, I'm not accepting this. Like, I'm done. I'm walking away. I told you how I feel. I gave you every chance to fix this, and you chose not to because of this guy and how you want to protect him, and he's your buddy. I'm like, cool. You guys can take on the program yourself since you're
Yes.
best buddies. Have fun.
Wash my hands.
You
Good
know, I,
luck. Yeah.
yeah.